Once upon a time, in a dense and ancient forest, there was a magnificent old oak tree named Oakenheart. Oakenheart was known throughout the forest for its wisdom, as it had witnessed countless seasons and observed the ever-changing world around it. One sunny morning, a young and eager sapling named Sprout ventured to the shade of Oakenheart's branches. Sprout had a problem. He couldn't understand why the animals and other plants in the forest wouldn't do as he thought they should. He had the belief on himself to get everything better. Sprout said with an uneasy voice, "I don't understand why they don't follow my saying. If only they would do as I say, the forest would be a better place." Oakenheart rustled its leaves thoughtfully and replied, "My dear Sprout, the path you are on is a well-trodden one, and I have seen many like you come and go. But I know what's best for the forest," Sprout insisted. Oakenheart nodded gently. "It is good to care for the forest, but true wisdom lies not in changing others but in changing yourself." Sprout looked puzzled. "What do you mean, Oakenheart?" Oakenheart shared its wisdom with the young sapling. "You see, Sprout, the forest is a diverse and complex ecosystem. Every creature and plant has its own role and mission. Trying to change them to fit your vision may disrupt the delicate balance that has existed for centuries." As the days passed, Sprout continued to visit Oakenheart, and the old oak shared stories of the forest's history and the many attempts by others to change it. Sprout began to understand that wisdom came not from imposing one's will on others but from learning and adapting to the world around him. One day, as Sprout stood under Oakenheart's wise branches, a deer approached with a thorn stuck in its hoof, limping in pain. Sprout rushed to help, removing the thorn gently. The deer felt grateful for his helping and talked with many other forest creatures about how he is kind and warm. Day by day, Sprout was patient to help continuously many others with the best enthusiasm. Gradually, he got famous as a caring and kind sapling. Animals and plants began to seek his advice willingly, not because he forced it upon them, but because they trusted his wisdom. As the seasons changed, Sprout grew into a strong and sturdy tree, just like Oakenheart. He had discovered that the wisdom comes from supporting and helping the others based the sincerely and beloved heart, not from changing the others. And so, the forest flourished, not because Sprout had changed others, but because he had changed himself, embodying the timeless wisdom of the old oak, Oakenheart. The difference between wisdom and foolishness of coming from changes is one of the most significant lessons we may acknowledge on the journey of life. There is a saying that goes, "It is wise to know how to change yourself, but foolish to try to change others." One of the essential facts regarding human nature and personal growth is this ageless knowledge. In this video, we'll explore the wisdom behind transforming ourselves and the folly of trying to transform others through mindfulness, real-life examples, and practical ways to improve ourselves, which we shall obtain. The wisdom of self-change. Self-change is a complicated and lifelong process that needs self-awareness, dare to look our inside, and embracing personal transformation. It is an effort marked by wisdom for several reasons. Self-awareness leads to authentic change. One of the first steps towards self-change is self-awareness. Finding out our strengths, weaknesses, desires, and motivations is the beginning of authentic change. When we look our inside and face our flaws and shortcomings, we gain the wisdom to make intentional development. Personal growth as a continuous process. Wisdom lies in recognizing that personal growth is not a destination but a continuous process. Just as a tree grows by nourishing its roots, we too grow by nurturing our inner selves. The ability to get over and your attitude with life's challenges is a signal to the wisdom of self-change. Taking responsibility for one's life. Wisdom also relates to take responsibility for our own lives. When we acknowledge that we can make out our own destiny, we become the architects of our future. Self-change empowers us to identify which is suitable for our values and aspirations. The folly of attempting to change others. While self-change is a path to wisdom, attempting to change others often leads to folly. This is because the dynamics of influencing another person's behavior are complex and often beyond our control. Autonomy and individuality. Each individual is unique, with their own beliefs, values, and experiences. Trying to change someone without respecting their autonomy can be seen as disregarding their individuality. It is also considered as a sign of fulness. Resistance to external pressure. People tend to resist change when it is forced upon them. When we try to change others against their will, it often triggers resistance and defensiveness. This resistance can undermine relationships and lead to further entrenchment in their current behaviors. Unpredicted results. Attempting to change others is often akin to rolling the dice. The outcomes are unpredicted, and our efforts may yield unintended consequences. It is wiser to focus our energy on what we can control ourselves. Real-life examples of wisdom and folly. Now, look at an example in real life for this point. Wisdom, Mahatma Gandhi's personal transformation. The iconic leader of India's independence movement, Mahatma Gandhi, embodied the wisdom of self-change. His journey began with introspection and a commitment to non-violent resistance. Gandhi's personal transformation became the motivation for India's fight for freedom. By changing himself, he inspired millions to follow his path, leading to monumental change on a national scale. Folly, parental attempts to mold children. On the other hand, attempts by well-meaning parents to forcibly mold their children's lives often lead to folly. While parents may have good intentions, imposing their own dreams and aspirations on their children can stifle the child's individuality. Such attempts can strain the parent-child relationship and hinder the child's personal development. Strategies for self-change. Recognizing the wisdom of self-change, it is essential to explore practical strategies to embark on this transformative journey. Set clear goals. Setting clear, achievable goals is a fundamental step in self-change. These goals provide direction and motivation for personal growth. They act as guiding stars, helping us navigate the path of change. Develop self-discipline. The basic of personal growth is self-discipline. It entails acting consistently and deliberately in ways that go along with our goals. Develop self-discipline requires practice and patience. Ask for support and guidance. No one has to navigate the path of self-change alone. Seeking support and guidance from mentors, therapists, or support groups can provide valuable insights and accountability. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Failure is an unavoidable part of any journey towards self-change. It is considered as an opportunity to learn instead of setback. Wisdom lies in using failures as stepping stones to greater personal growth. Nurturing relationships through wisdom. As we cultivate wisdom in our own journey of self-change, it has a ripple effect on our relationships. Wisdom enables us to nurture healthier, more meaningful connections with others. Acceptance of differences. Wisdom encourages acceptance of the differences that make each person unique. When we embrace diversity and respect others' individuality, our relationships become richer and more harmonious. Effective communication. Wisdom also enhances our communication skills. It allows us to express our thoughts and feelings more effectively, fostering understanding and empathy in our interactions with others. Supportive, not controlling. In relationships, wisdom means being supportive rather than controlling. Instead of trying to change someone, we offer encouragement and assistance when they seek it. This approach strengthens trust and mutual respect. The road to personal and interpersonal wisdom. The core of wisdom is self-change, which is featured by self-awareness, responsibility, and consistency. Otherwise, attempting to changing someone else frequently causes disappointment. By changing ourselves, we contribute to the collective wisdom of our communities and society at large by encouraging acceptance, good communication, and supportiveness.